Personally, here's where I think they didn't do a very good job, and that was with Kelsey Mitchell, who's an unrestricted free agent, because Kelsey Mitchell had a hell of a season this season, and I don't think she got the credit that she deserved.
Kelsey Mitchell destroys Sheryl Swoopes in new interview, defends Caitlin Clark. Indiana Fever guard Kelsey Mitchell just broke her silence, and her words sent shockwaves through the WNBA. After months of Sheryl Swoopes questioning Caitlin Clark's impact, Mitchell finally set the record straight. In a powerful new interview, she praised Clark's influence, calling her a generational force who has changed the world and opened doors for women's basketball.
Speaking of moments, you've been, as you mentioned, your career with the Fever. First six, though, were tough, obviously. They weren't as easy. You guys have made the playoffs the last two. What's been the big turnaround? How have you viewed the way the team has grown organically?
This wasn't just polite teammate talk. It was a heartfelt message from a player who's lived the grind, carried Indiana through losing seasons, and now stands shoulder to shoulder with the league's newest superstar. Mitchell spoke with honesty and humility, crediting Clark not just for her scoring, but for the culture shift she brought. "You've done a lot of things that not a lot of people can do," she said directly to Caitlin, calling her a friend and praising her for handling fame with grace. When Clark was fined for stepping on the court, Mitchell laughed it off, revealing how the team sees Caitlin's humor and energy as glue, not drama.
And then you bring in Caitlin, who changed the world, changed the dynamic of basketball. And as a friend and as a player, you grow to appreciate her because, certain doors have opened because she's come to the Fever, and you have to respect that. And I love the teammate and person in her because she's accepted it with so much grace and even welcomed us with open arms to, make this thing happen. So I think it just took a lot of big pieces to make, what it is now.
That bond has made the Fever one of the tightest and most exciting teams in the league. But Mitchell's message carried an unspoken challenge. For months, Sheryl Swoopes has dismissed Clark's success as hype. Mitchell flipped that narrative by showing what real leadership looks like. She reminded everyone that veterans don't need to tear down new stars to stay relevant. Instead, they can uplift the game by supporting those driving its growth. "Certain doors have opened because she's come to the Fever," Mitchell said, acknowledging how Clark's arrival brought respect, attention, and opportunity, not just for herself, but for every teammate.
"You've changed the world in so many ways. You've done it with so much grace. And I'm so happy to take the floor with you, to be a part of this experience. I want to tell you to give yourself some grace, kid. You've done a lot of things that not a lot of people can do. And from me to you, I'm always going to be a fan. I'm always going to be in your corner. I'm always going to be in your backcourt."
What makes this moment powerful is that Mitchell has every reason to feel overshadowed, but she isn't bitter. She's inspired. Her loyalty to Indiana and her willingness to embrace change show what authentic leadership looks like. The Fever, once written off as a rebuilding project, now stand on the edge of a dynasty with Mitchell, Clark, Aaliyah Boston, and Lexie Hull leading the way. Kelsey Mitchell didn't just defend Caitlin Clark, she defended the future of the WNBA. She showed that respect, humility, and teamwork can silence even the loudest critics. And with Indiana thriving, it's clear this team isn't just playing for wins, they're playing for legacy.